10 seconds.
Only the head of house and you, the deputy head of house, will have the privilege to nominate.
This eviction twist is really, really a hot one. I will not lie. Oh my god. Okay. In case you're just hopping into this video and you're wondering why there is so much drama over the just concluded eviction, okay, I'm here to tell you this right now. Norman is not on the eviction list. Guys, there's been so much drama on who has just been nominated for possible eviction come Sunday and who is not. Somehow there's been so many confusion, disagreements, arguments, and calling out of Big Brother and Zansi. Guys, we're going to be talking about this and I'm going to be giving you the full story. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judy J. You're welcome to another review episode of another update of the Big Brother and Zansi. So guys, you guys know how it rolls every Monday. Every Monday is the nomination day. Every Monday is when the week starts and these housemates get to know their fate. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it right from the beginning for you to get the best of this video, for you to get the best of my channel. One of the things that I always advise is that you subscribe if you'd like conversations on reality shows, because this is what we literally talk about. If you like these conversations and you want to know more about the Big Brother and Zansi, you guys consider subscribing right now to be a part of this community, and of course turn on post notifications so that you always get a lot of my video. Guys, I would also ask you to do one thing. Make sure that you watch this video from the very beginning to the end, like from the beginning till the end. Do not skip any part, because I think this is one of the reasons why so many people always carry wrong information, or probably don't get the right information about whatever is going on. So far there's been loud conversations online over TEERY and Norman. So the beef right now, the beef is not really with TEERY, is actually with Big Brother and Zansi, because there has been some kind of mistake, and I think it is human, but you know, sometimes there's some mistakes that fans are not willing to accept. So I'm going to take it from the beginning, because basically my videos are just videos that actually help you. If you follow my videos, you would totally understand everything. So I stopped at the last eviction. The last video I did was week 1 highlight. So today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be telling you all that happened from the beginning, like morning time. So guys, the very first, one of the things that happened early today was, you guys know that 2 new housemates have just joined the 17 already housemates in the house. That is Themba, I don't know, I'm not used to their names yet, but they were called into for their diary session. And guys, the diary session, especially for Themba, I don't know, I'm going to get used to that name, was actually very, very vibrant. I mean, I don't know, but I really love her energy. It's really cool. I'm fascinated with her. So Biggie was just trying to make them comfortable by asking them how they felt about the house and how they felt about the housemates. And you know, they had a couple of things to say about how their housemates were actually you know, responding to them and relating with them. So Themba said that conversations were cool, that she was literally cool, but that she noticed that there were some people that she might end up having some confrontation with. And you know, Biggie was just trying to get words out of her mouth, and Biggie asked her the question of who that she should mention names of the housemates that she feel like they might end up not, you know, they might have a challenge with, she might have a challenge with. Anyway, she mentioned TEERY. She said one of the housemates that she might probably have a face off with, that she's really not a confrontational person, but she doesn't want anybody to step on her toes or her boundaries. So she said TEERY, that she noticed that TEERY sometimes overcrosses her boundaries, like she doesn't know that she's supposed to set boundaries and some things, and so she feels like that is one of the things that she might have a problem with. So she said, I mean, she literally said it was only TEERY that she might actually have a problem with in the house. And Dinky said she was very cool with Dinky and all that. I think it was a very cool girl, lady, and I was like, okay, that's your judgment. You just had one day, so I mean, it's okay if you don't have the full gist of who this housemates are, because for me, I was feeling like TEERY actually understands boundaries. guys, because if you had listened, if you had watched the show, you guys would know that I think what's his name again, Tools? He actually had a meeting early today, and they were talking about how to move forward in the house, since they were all acting like, you know, they were the family meeting. It was like a family meeting kind of thing. And I don't know, but it was quite annoying. It was quite annoying that Tools would think of doing that family meeting now. I felt like he would have done that in the beginning of his reign. He was complaining about the house chores, everywhere was dirty, people were being irresponsible in the house. Guys, they were just talking and venting and talking about things. And you know, when TEERY said things about that she has boundaries and she has a name, I actually felt like she was actually trying to tell people that there are boundaries to where to stop, to draw the line. So when Themba was talking about boundaries, I mean, TEERY not understanding boundaries, I was like, you know, I'm not sure. I think TEERY actually understands boundary. But anyways, this is our opinion. This is like barely 24 hours. So, I mean, first impressions, you know, you never can tell. So anyways, after the diary session with Themba, the next diary session we had was with Vine. I don't know, sometimes the name comes, sometimes the name goes. So the second diary session was with this hot dude, our cross the boss lookalike from Nigeria. Guys, sorry, I'm kind of stealing him from you guys. So you know, Biggie asked him the same question he had asked Themba, and the question was, how do you feel, how welcoming were the housemates? And guys, I forgot to also mention that Biggie actually asked Themba what her strategy was towards the game, and she said that her strategy towards the game was understanding that she was in a reality show and that she knows that people can snap, people can switch the buttons, like she's not supposed to overreact to things. And you know what she said? I was like, okay, it looks like she's ready for the game. And then that was the same question that Biggie asked, and he was like, what's your strategy to the game? And he was like, you know what, that he's just going to try to get to mingle with everybody in the house, network better, you know, and all that. And you know, Biggie was like, mention names of people that had made you comfortable in the house. You know, he was like, he mentioned Gashwan, said Gashwan was really cool dude, and then he said you really bonded with, though he struggled to get Sister Mara's name. But you know, he was like, Biggie, can you help me with the gay guy's name? And Biggie said Sister Mara. I'm very sure he wanted to ask that question for a long time, but he felt like maybe using the word gay might be too sensitive. I don't know, but I kind of like the fact that these housemates are really, new housemates are very smart. So at the end of the day, he was like, you know, that he just realized that that Sister Mara is a very sensitive person, and so he understands that there are boundaries. And guys, if you remember, I mean, the hug Sister Mara gave this dude was really warm, like, and you know, he was really looking like a guy you know, in that eviction night. So I mean, I feel like they would bond well, they become good friends, because I mean, first impressions, you know, always last longer. So guys, basically that was the very first morning edition, and then there was this meeting that Tools organized with the housemates. I don't think there's any news to that. Then afterwards, guys, let me just drag it. There were so many things that actually happened. I also, you know, you guys, I'm not trying to instigate anything, but I think I've been seeing Gashwan moving with Themba and moving with the new girl, and I'm like, who are you sticking with? Are you sticking with Themba? Are you sticking with the new lady? But I think Gashwan is just observing, watching, just trying to understand what the terrain looks like for him. Anyway, it's been very cool, very nice, lazy morning, and all that. And you guys know every Monday they have the head of house challenge. So guys, they came up for their head of house challenge, and it was this game where they had to throw the ball, you know, and try to make it land inside any of the baskets. So it was quite a game. Luckily, TEERY came out the winner of the show. And guys, to cut the long story short, because I know this video is already getting very long, TEERY emerged as the new head of house. So I mean, this is a big congratulations to TEERY, considering that today is her birthday. Like, early hours of today, I mean, I saw that on Twitter. I didn't even have an idea. I mean, people were already wishing her, fans were all over, were already wishing her happy birthday. So I feel like there was just this positive vibe, there was this grace that just came with, oh my god, you know what, you're a birthday girl today, so you have to win head of house challenge. So basically, I think her lucky charm was on, and it was working, and it was active today. TEERY came out the winner of the head of house challenge, you know, and then deputy was Themba, the bad guy. So the tattoo guys, the tattoo dudes, the coolest chick and the coolest guy in the house, are the deputy and assistant deputy at the head of house. So we have Terry as the head of house, and we have Themba as the deputy head of house. Guys, I mean, this one came with a twist this time, and just immediately after the head of house challenge, nomination starts, and they go to the diary room to do the this, to nominate who they want to be out. And guys, for a change, I don't know, maybe it's because of the new housemates who came in that actually brought this twist. If I compare this to what we saw in the Big Brother Naija, I think it's about the same thing, because after the wildcard thing, the 4 housemates that got into the show were not allowed to vote. It was now the Maria stunt where she had to fake eviction nominating housemates that didn't perform very well. So I think I like the twist around the show. So the twist is the head of house and the deputy head of house are the ones who have the right to nominate anybody for possible eviction. And so they had to start with the deputy. Deputy started, and deputy chose, I'm going to just use my list now. So Themba chose ACACIA, Dinky, he chose Dinky. Guys, I know this guy is a bad guy. He knows what's up. He's very smart. He understands the game very well. That is one thing I really do applaud Themba for. He's focused on the game. He knows what's up. He knows what he's doing. So he chose Dinky and he chose ACACIA. And guys, when Biggie asked for the reason for choosing ACACIA, I was putting my ears down. I wanted to know the reason why Themba had actually chose ACACIA. And he said ACACIA causes trouble in the house. And I'm not even going to lie. That's very true, because considering the fact that, in fact, I've just been in here wondering if imagine Terry and somebody like Sister Mara had ended up becoming the deputy with Terry, I'm very sure would have had this naughty eye from ACACIA. You guys remember this naughty eye that ACACIA gave during the Saturday night party? Like, that eye is still at the back of my head. So I don't know, but I think ACACIA has this meanness around her. She just has this flow, like bossy babe flow, that it just puts a lot of people off. So I think that's why she has had a lot of confrontations in the house. So Themba has seen that, even though they are close, he says, even though we are close, I'm still going to nominate, and he nominated her. So Dinky, ACACIA, and then Gashwan and MVELO were the 4 people that Themba put up for his nomination. And then they called in the head of house, who is Terry, to also pick the 4 people that she wants for possible eviction. And Terry picked DINKYBLISS, MVELO, Gashwan. And Gashwan, the reason behind Gashwan was I was like, how is everybody picking Gashwan now? Like Dinky, everybody picked Dinky, everybody picked Gashwan, everybody picked MVELO. What's happening? What's happening? I don't know if there's some kind of bell ringing in your ears, but I think it's ringing in mine. But I was really particularly interested in knowing what Terry would say about Gashwan. And here is what she said. She said, Gashwan plays too safe for me. And I think that's just why she picks Gashwan. And it's true. Gashwan is always laid back. I think it's just his personality. I think he's a calm guy and all that. So Terry picked DINKYBLISS, MVELO, Gashwan, and 4. And then Biggie brought in the twist. So the twist of this week is that Terry has the veto power. And the veto power is that she's supposed to pick one, like save and replace. So she's supposed to pick one person from Themba's list of nomination. So Biggie asked Terry to use her veto power to save and replace one person from Themba's list, to take one person from Themba's list and replace Terry was asked to pick one person from Themba's list to save that person and then replace with another person. So she was thinking it was taken from her list and changing with Themba's list. So she picked 4 that I don't know, but she just wanted to pick from her list and Themba's list. So she picked to save ACACIA and replace with 4. And Biggie was like, no, you can't do like that. You have to pick somebody that has not been nominated before. And then Terry picked Norman. And when she picked Norman, I think Biggie was just telling her to calm down, take a minute. And during that period, guys, we could hear noise in the background. I think Biggie was busy or wanted to excuse himself. Maybe Biggie wanted to go visit the gents or something. I don't know, but there was this background noise. I'm like, Biggie, what's happening in there? What's happening in there? So it was like, Terry, take a minute. So I think that was where the drama started. Maybe some people were impatient, because Terry had already exposed who she wanted to pick. And it was like, for us in Nigeria, we know that when they say you should use veto power, you use your veto power. You probably don't have the right to say, I'm keeping my veto power. Like, in all of the Big Brother Nigeria seasons I've watched, I've never seen anybody say, you know what, I'm saving my veto power. Seriously, I really like the fact that there is some kind of freedom or leniency or like ability to use your power as well, because in BB Nigeria we've never seen anybody say I choose to keep my veto power. So right now I'm calling out the BB Nigeria team. You guys, look at what we're watching in South Africa. So it looks like you can keep your veto power. So anyways, Terry decided not to use her veto power. She said, you know what, I'm not replacing anybody. Let ACACIA go and face her firing squad. If she comes back, fine. If she doesn't come back, fine. Let Norman be safe. I don't want to save and replace anybody. So basically that's the gist on the eviction. So guys, let me just list the people who are up for possible eviction come Sunday. I'm guessing 2 people are going to be leaving the show. So Dinky is on the list, guys. It's very, very obvious why Dinky is like ringing on everybody's lips. MVELO is on the list. ACACIA is on the list. Gas1 is on the list, and 4 is on the list. That makes them 5 persons, and I'm guessing 2 people leave. Guys, who do you think would probably leave the Big Brother Bbmzansi? Okay, let me not even ask who do I think. I don't think asking that question makes any sense. I think I'd rather ask the question, who would you be willing to save in the Big Brother Bbmzansi show? Guys, let me know in the comment section. I don't know, but I think we already know who is who. We already are beginning to like and enjoy some of the personalities in the Bbmzansi show. Guys, this is literally everything that happened so far. To the best of my knowledge, I hope I did well in sharing the things, the highlights of today's event. Guys, I'm going to see you on the next one. For now, take care, be good, and see you all in another review episode.